You didn't choose your money beliefs, they were chosen for you. And today I want to help you identify those and also give you a few different tools to help you change them for the better. If you're new here, hi, I'm Maggie, and this is Maggie's Whimsical World. And on this channel, I like to talk about all things mindset, manifestation, spirituality, feminine energy, and intentional living. So if that's anything that you're interested in or feel pulled to, I definitely would encourage you to subscribe and join our community that I'm trying to grow for other women, where I teach things that I'm learning and I also learn from you. Also, by subscribing, liking, and commenting, you are helping me push this video out to other women who are just like you, where we can build our dream lives together and find community support, because I know nowadays that's really hard to find, and that is exactly what I'm trying to build here on this channel. Okay, so first I want to start with a little exercise. I highly encourage you journal with this, but you do not have to. If you don't have pen and paper ready, that is okay. You can always come back to this later. I do not want you to judge yourself on what you feel or what comes up. Try to give yourself a childlike wonder and curiosity and really see where these money beliefs came from originally, and be okay accepting that they're not necessarily yours and they don't have to be yours, and you can change them. And that's what we're going to do today. Just for a minute, I want you to imagine you go into your bank account and you see somebody deposited $50,000 into your bank account. You look into it and it is in there. It is your money. You don't know where it came from. You don't know how it got there, but it's in there. How do you feel? What emotions come up? How does your body feel? I know a lot of people can start feeling anxious or scared or feel small. A lot of people feel very excited and energized. But I know for me, when I first thought about this type of exercise, I was really scared because I was like, where did this money come from? I don't deserve this money. This is probably the wrong person, things like that. But again, do not judge yourself. If you want to write it down, go ahead and take a minute to write it down and really allow yourself to feel it. Keep an open and curious mind, and from there, we're going to try to see where those emotions come from and what we can do to change them, if they're negative. Okay, so we're going to return to this exercise later. If you wrote it down, just put it to the side. And we're going to get into a few different things that made me want to make this video and my journey as well. And then also different prompts and things like that that should be able to help you change these ideas and these beliefs that you have. So recently I went on a little trip with my family, and they're the people I love the most in this world. And whenever money would come up in conversation, the energy just kind of shifted, and I wanted to talk about this because over the past few years, I've done a lot of inner work and a lot of money mindset work myself. So the different comments that were coming up definitely piqued my interest and reminded me of where I came from and where I'm at now, and the reason why I'm trying to make videos like this to help other women and other people in this world change their money mindset to allow more abundance and then welcome more abundance and feel safe and comfortable with more abundance, including with money. So most of us got our money beliefs from the people that are around us, people that raised us. And not saying that these people aren't necessarily wrong, but they did the best that they could with what they had. The things that we heard growing up went into our default programming, which I spoke a lot about on my last video. And these are things like, we can't afford that, money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are evil and greedy, and we're just not good with money. And here's the thing about kids, we don't usually fact check, we just believe it and we absorb it. So it becomes our identity, it becomes our beliefs, it becomes our programming. So by the time you're an adult, you're walking around with a money story that's not even yours. And it might not even be your parents. It might be from their parents or their parents. But the problem is that most people don't know that they can reprogram their mind to attract more abundance and attract more money. I want you to pay attention to how you talk about money out loud and in your head for just one day, because the language that you're using is literally training your brain to show you what is possible for you. So when you say things like, I can't afford that, your brain is going to file that away as a fact. It's going to add it to your identity, and it's going to make you believe that that is who you are. But when you say things like, that's not a priority right now, I can afford it, but I choose not to spend money on it, that's a choice. That's you taking back control. That is you literally changing your relationship with money. So I know something personal for me growing up in a Catholic school. Money is the root of all evil was something that was drilled into my brain, and I no longer see money as the root of all evil at all, because one person with a lot of money who does good can do a lot of good. And in the same fact, a bad person with a lot of money can do a lot of bad. But I want to try to change your perspective on that with an example that I saw from another creator that I think would really help you, because it really helped me. And I've been using this example with all the people that I love around me to help them better understand money and better understand their relationship with money. And that money itself is not inherently good nor bad. It's the person that uses it and what they do with it. So whenever I feel my old scarcity money mindset creeping back in, I usually go to YouTube, or I'll go to audiobooks or different creators and try to see from their perspective of how I can change my mindset even more. Because I have done a lot of work over the years, but I'm not perfect. So one person that I keep coming across is a creator on YouTube called Jamie C, and I'll tag her account below. She spoke about money as a tool, and it was such a good example that I try to use it often in my life. So I want you to think about money as a tool. It's just a piece of paper or numbers that we give meaning to. A hammer is also a tool. So I want you to imagine the hammer and money are the exact same thing. They're just a tool that can be used in many different ways. So imagine one person goes and picks up a hammer and they build an entire new school for children. So they're creating this safe, beautiful space for children to grow and learn. So then imagine someone else comes in and finds this hammer and they use that hammer for not so good things, very harmful things, which I'm not going to go into detail for because you can use your imagination. But the hammer itself did nothing wrong, nor did it do something good. It was the person who was using the tool, right? So I'm going to think of money the exact same way. A good person with a lot of money can do so much good. Okay, this is the part I think is the most important and honestly the hardest. A lot of us don't have a money problem, we have a worthiness problem. Deep down, we don't actually believe that we deserve financial abundance. So even when opportunities show up like a raise or a new client, an idea that we could use to generate more income, we shrink. We talk ourselves out of it or we self-sabotage without even realizing it. So the scarcity mindset is a closed system. It physically closes you off to the possibility. When you're in scarcity, you can't see the opportunities clearly because you're too busy protecting what little you do have. Abundance isn't about pretending that everything is perfect. It's about remaining open to receiving more and knowing that you are worthy of receiving more just because you are here, you're existing. You can do so much good with so much more. So why do you keep limiting yourself? So not only is money a tool, but it's also a physical representation of energy. It is a physical representation of value being exchanged between two people. So whenever bills come in, I want you to feel how you feel and realize that those feelings are there and be aware of them, be intentional with them. But then I want you to think about what the bill brings in for you. So whether it be heat or electricity or food, even groceries and gas in your car to get you places that you want to go to. Those are all such blessings to have in this life. And often we look at it as a very negative thing. But I want you to start trying to shift your identity and shift your beliefs into something more positive. Because you need to see that this is just an energy transfer, an energy exchange from you to someone else. Even think about going to a farmer's market and you buy some vegetables that might be $1 or $2 more than it is at the grocery store. You are exchanging that energy to that farmer or that person that grew that vegetable in exchange for the vegetable itself. So when you pay for something, you're not losing money, you're literally just trading that energy. You put time and effort into earning that money. And now you're giving that money to something else that's giving you something in exchange. And since money is energy as well as a tool, money has to go somewhere. Energy has to move somewhere, right? So when you're holding on to money and you're hoarding it and you're keeping it away and you're too scared to spend it, you're literally blocking the energy flow of money. So that does not mean to be reckless or to go out of your budget, but that is just saying to allow the money to flow. It's not leaving you, you're not losing it, it's just going somewhere else and it's going to return right back to you as long as that energy flow is open. So to be completely transparent, this is something that I have been struggling with as well. And that is another reason why I wanted to make this video, is to not only remind you, but to remind myself that money comes to me from all sources and I'm not always going to know how it comes to me. And the energy and the time and the effort that I put into my content, not only the YouTube videos, but also my social media, I'm trying to grow something more than just myself. I'm trying to impact other women. I'm trying to help change their lives, even just a little bit. And I am worthy of abundance, and so are you. And the time and energy that you and I put into our work, into whatever it may be, we deserve to be rewarded for it. We deserve to be financially abundant. We deserve to want more and to receive more. And although I don't know how the money is going to come in, where it's going to come in, I am trying to be more welcome to receiving that income for the time and energy that I'm putting into the content that I create. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over a few different journaling prompts and you can either write them down or put them in the comments. So the first one is, what is one money belief that I inherited that I am ready to release? And this is also very good to do on a full moon because that is the time of release. So question number 2, what does financial abundance actually look like in my life? So for me right now, financial abundance would be being able to live fully off of content creation and not necessarily just making videos, but providing a safe space and a space where I can give other resources to women or to other women to create this community that I really want to create. I don't know exactly how it looks or when it's going to happen, but I just know it is and I can feel it inside of me. Financial abundance would be able to wake up every single day and to choose my own schedule and to travel whenever I want to travel with my husband. It'd be so great for my husband to have that time and that availability to travel with me and to go see our family. And I know a big dream of mine that I've had over the past few years that just keeps getting, I feel like it's getting closer and closer, is having a family lake house or family cabin or family campsite that we can all go to every single year to spend time together. Because quality family time is extremely important to me. And to be able to have a spot that everyone can go to every single year Just sounds like a dream. So for the last journal prompt I have, it's gonna be a much longer one, and it's for you to write a letter to yourself now from your future self, say from a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Imagine that she already has the financial abundance that she wants. She already has everything that she's always dreamed of. What does she look like? How does she act? How does she carry herself? What are her beliefs? And then lastly, I would suggest that you fold it 3 times towards you and put it in an envelope and put a little date on it. And when that date comes, open it and see what came true. See what has changed. See if you became her or if you became something better. So just to go over the practical ways that you can start changing the way that you view money today. First, I want you to start with gratitude by taking a moment to really think about everything that you have and how far you've come. You are rewiring your brain to look for more of that good stuff. Thinking in the scarcity mindset or the lack is just going to attract more of that. So wherever your focus goes, energy will flow. So focus on the good stuff, focus on your gratitude, focus on the abundance that's around you already and everything that you already have in your life. So next, I want to think about the language that you're using and how you're speaking about money. Be intentional. Realize when you're saying that's too expensive. Is it expensive, or are you just choosing not to spend your money on it because it's not important right now? Next, I want you to normalize talking about money. Money is not something to be afraid of. Money is just a resource. It's just a tool. I want you to talk about it, learn about it, read about it, find other creators that are teaching about it, and check your bank account. Don't be afraid of it. Everything that is in there, you have brought into this world. That is just an energy exchange, and it's literally what you created, and you can create more, and you are worthy of more, and you deserve more. Next is journaling. Write down exactly how you're feeling. Don't be afraid of yourself. Don't be afraid of the feelings. Allow what comes up to come up. Write it down. No judgment. It is what it is, and learn from it. Grow from it. And the last one is to be intentional about who you spend your time with. The conversations that you're in are going to shape your beliefs whether you realize it or not. And you can still love someone deeply and realize that their money story no longer resonates with you or where you're going, and that is completely okay. That's what actually led me into making this video today, is to talk more about money and everything that I've learned and just small different steps that you can take into creating a better reality for yourself. The people who taught you a scarcity mindset are not bad people. They're just running on older programs, on older software that need updated. Now it's time for you to rewire your brain to attract more money and attract more abundance and opportunities and love and gratitude. This world has so much in store for you that you're not even aware of yet. You just have to be open to accepting that. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for giving a small creator like me your time and your energy. I know how important it is for you, and it's extremely important for me, and I truly do appreciate it so much. If anything in this video resonated with you, please subscribe, and definitely share this video with a friend who might be going on the same path as you, or who you feel can definitely benefit from a video like this. By liking, commenting, and sharing, you're helping this video reach other women just like you who are trying to build their dream lives. And again, thank you so much for being here. You are so worthy of everything that you want in this world, and you deserve to have it, and I'm here to help you with it as much as I can. I love you so much, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.